Let's check out Greenroom 136. While we're here, we might as well make a custom Rainmaker. Okay, that's how I like it. Yeah. Add to bag. Damn. What's up, guys? Today I got the Greenroom 136 Rainmaker. What actually happened was I reached out to Patrick and I said, man, I would love to customize one of those Rainmaker packs and show it off on the channel. He said, yeah, go ahead. So I put together what I thought would be a pretty good looking bag, and he did up a mock for me, a prototype, sent it over, and I said, yeah, man, that thing looks pretty sweet. And he sent it over to me. It took a couple of days, but you know, I understand because this is a custom made bag, handmade with top quality materials. Let's talk about who this bag is for. This is going to be for the guy that has a lot of tech, or you want a lot of organization in your bag. This thing pretty much can handle everything. And I mean, I talk about bags a lot and I say, oh, this is pretty good. This is a good bag, man. This is an awesome bag. Any knocks on the bag, I'm gonna tell you, yes, Patrick sent it over to me for free, but that does not negate, or that is not gonna stop me from telling you all about this bag's, the good things and the bad things. And I'm telling you guys, there's more good in this bag than bad. So let's talk about the specs for this bag, right? What sells this bag is the materials. This bag is made out of 1000D Cordura nylon from the bottom to the top. Then the interior lining of this bag is made out of 420 denier Oxford ripstop. So right there, these are quality materials. YKK zips go all around the bag as well. This bag is the large, so Patrick actually has a large and a small. The large one is 27 liters, so this is a 27 liter bag. And then the medium size is 22 liters. So you can check that out on the website. So to customize the bag, all you gotta do is go on the website. It's like step by step, and he has some videos on there where you can kind of decide on which thing you want, a certain color. They have it in this like panel style like this, or he has some with some stripes. I like the panel style, and I did it up in like, you know, a very masculine color, I think. So I also added on it a couple little extra things, and I'll talk about those as I do the review. The dimensions on this bag, on the large version, it's 12 inches wide, it's 17 inches tall, and it expands out to close to 8 inches, 7.8 to be exact. So this is a pretty heavy, hefty bag. The weight on it is 3.5 pounds. So when you start to add some stuff, and I did add some things into this bag, it starts to add the weight up just a little bit. So I think this bag is probably close to 4 pounds, and it gives you like this boxy kind of look on your back, which I think is pretty cool. I really don't see that many of these type of bags going around. So let's look through this bag from the bottom to the top, all right? Here we go. Now on the bottom, we got this 1000D Cordura nylon. Now, some of me wishes that the bottom was a different fabric than the rest of the bag, but that 1000D Cordura is so strong. It's such a good material. It can cover this whole bag. So let's move up a little bit. I went with this tan on the bottom, and then right here, this is an add-on right here. This is like a morale patch field right here. So this is like hook and loop, where you can stick on some, you know, your morale patches or whatever you want. Patrick sent me over the Malaysian flag. I didn't say this in the intro, but all these bags are made in Malaysia to your specifications, and then he sends them to you. I think he put 21 days on the website, how long it takes to come to you. I don't think it was that long. It might have been close, but it wasn't that long. Then on this side, I just have a little morale patch, which tells me the Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear? That's pretty much how I live my life, guys. So that's pretty cool. Then I stuck like this gray stripe right here below it. Then you move up. This is another add-on. This zipper pocket is like a thin little zipper pocket. It's not much space in there, but it's perfect for like my ID, so I can stick that right in there. It's like a 4-inch little pocket right there, and you can add that on. All right, moving up the bag right here, we get our admin section for the bag. Again, YKK zips. This is an add-on as well. So I just had Patrick totally do this bag up. So you can zip it all the way down. Usually it just zips on the top. So now I've added this feature where you can zip it down. You can really get access to everything that you want to get access to. So I got a little new organizer right here. This is the Bond travel organizer. And if you want me to do a review on this, I will. Just let me know in the comments. Right here, you can see that 420D ripstop, and I'm telling you, this feels very superior over a lot of interior bag materials. It's very heavy, and you know this is gonna last really a long time. Up here you have a key keeper, a little key keeper loop, and you have a pin slot, and then this right here you have a slot you can stick like a notebook. I stuck a Word notebook in there, and in this last slot I stuck my wallet, so it's big enough for that. You also have some space down here where you can stick some more items, so that's where I stick in my organizer. Now, one thing about this bag is this rain flap. It never seems like it wants to lay properly for me, so you can pull it up to get access to the zipper and then lay it back down, but it just never seems like it sits flush. So that's one little knock on the bag, is this flap right here doesn't want to sit flush for me. Another add-on to this bag is this quick access pocket at the top that I added in. Right here I have my vape juice and my Pro Beats I stuck in there, and this pocket is actually corduroy lined, and it's pretty soft. It's not soft as fleece, but it's pretty soft. So you can stick your glasses in there or maybe your cell phone. Now we've worked our way up to the top of the bag. We have a grab handle here, and another add-on that I added was the cover for the top handle. So you can actually take this off. It doesn't come with this standard, so what you will get is like this wide 1.5-inch piece of nylon webbing, which kind of feels like a seatbelt material. So that's pretty cool, but I wanted to it's kind of rough on your hands if you just grab it, so I want to protect my hands a little bit, so I stuck this on as an add-on, and so it just makes the whole top of the bag feel a lot more comfortable. Let's go to the side of the bag. So I got a couple of add-ons on the side of the bag too. I went with the Fid locks, which are a magnetic lock other than the snaps. So you just kind of slide them apart. You see how that's kind of happening? You slide them apart and they come apart. And then when you wanted to put them back together, there are magnets built inside. You kind of just snap and now they're locked. And that's good to go. I thought it was gonna be more of a hassle than that, or they wouldn't stay together, but no, that's built in. I also went with some strap keepers, which are decent. I wish these strap keepers were like an elastic material. Right now, they're just the same nylon material that's on like the shoulder straps and the compression straps on the side. But I really wish you would move to an elastic strap keeper. I do get a water bottle holder on the side, and right here I just stuck in my little totes umbrella. I don't even think they're selling these totes umbrellas anymore. They're so small, they're perfect for like everyday carry. So the water bottle pocket itself is made out of that same Cordura fabric, and it's pleated. So on this back panel, the star of this show are these shoulder straps. And now I've heard some little rumors or whatever about these shoulder straps being uncomfortable, and I gotta attest, I've had my laptop in this bag, all my everyday carry things, and my camera equipment, which is it's a lot. I never had any pain in my shoulders. Now, the foam in the shoulder pads is kind of lacking, but the width of them makes up for the ability to carry, if you can kind of follow me. There's not that much padding in the shoulder straps, but they're super wide. So that kind of distributes the load. Now let's talk about the top of the bag right here. You get this little loop on the back of the bag. I'm not really sure what this is for. You probably can't hang anything right there. I would have to check with Patrick and let him tell me what that's about. Then you do get some load lifter straps, which are helpful. Once you load this bag down, like I had my camera and my laptop and everything in this bag, this helps you pull the load closer up to your shoulders, which really helps the weight of the bag. So you do have some D-rings right here where you can add some more items into the shoulder straps. You just want them to dangle. And then they actually add a sternum strap, which is a fidlock as well, which is magnetic, and it kind of just slides on and off of there. Now on this back panel, we just have some regular foam padding and some nylon mesh. So that's what they went with. Now this is not the best system for back panels, and I'll tell you that from the start. It does retain some heat, especially if you get a good load on here in a hot day. You're gonna have some heat back here. But I think this is about the industry standard for a back panel. I would like to see them improve this as they go on. I also added some additional add-ons right here. I added a luggage pass-through, which has some Velcro there, so you can slide your luggage onto like a carry-on and put this backpack on. So that's pretty cool. And it's really wide, so you'll know it's sturdy on the luggage cart, whatever you try to choose to put this on. On the side right here, I added, this is an additional feature, a little hidden compartment. And this hidden compartment is huge. You can see I got my whole forearm in there. So you can slip like some papers in there. You can slip a tablet. You can slip, I slip my wallet and my keys back here. Like when I get out of my truck and I'm going to work, I slip my wallet and keys in there, and I always know where they are. Now this is a panel style bag. So let's check out this middle compartment. You do have to undo the fidlocks so that you can get access, full access to the middle compartments. But you can open them just on the top and access that way if you like. But I just want to show you guys everything, so I'm going to take the fidlocks off completely. What I did miss is on the main sections of this bag, the YKK zippers are lockable. That's how big it opens up. It won't allow you to go full clamshell because the water bottle pockets on the side are stopping that from happening. So you can actually have the option not to have water bottle pockets, and then you'll be able to fully clamshell this bag open. So let's look inside and see what I got. I have my case right here for my PlayStation Vita. I stuck in a light jacket. This is like some EDC items, like a cheap little pouch. Now we can actually look inside and see what we got. We have a slip pocket right here where you can slip your papers, your business papers, or folders, or files, notebooks, whatever you got. And then you have some MOLLE-like attachment points right here where you can probably put in some pens and some knives, even attach some extra pouches if you have MOLLE pouches. You actually have a lot of space in this section right here. You can use this bag easily for 3 or 4, maybe even 5 days of travel. On the lid of this section right here, you have 2 mesh pouches. So on the top mesh pouch, which is the larger of the 2, I stuck in my sunglasses. You can kind of see how big that mesh pocket is. It's pretty large. Then at the bottom, you have a mesh pocket as well. And I know that's gonna be pretty hard to see on camera, but I can tell you it's about 4 or 5 inches deep and about the same width of the bag, so about 12 inches. Nice mesh pockets in this bag. Now this last section is your computer section. I ain't got Patrick schooled up yet, but I gotta tell him, listen man, the fully clamshell opening for your laptop compartment doesn't work with TSA in the States. So he's in Malaysia, so he might be a little late, but it opens full clamshell open. Slip pocket on this side where I just stuck in a file folder. And then you have some additional organization right here where I stuck my phone, that's my work phone. And then you have some larger spots for some pens. And these spots I really like because the pen slots, you can actually stick 2 or 3 pens in each slot right here. So I have some Sharpies right here. And then over here I have a knife and a flashlight. This is a Kershaw knife, really light, and a flashlight that wants to jump down in the bag. So That's a perfect spot for them. I know where they are, and I can access the top of this bag really simply by unzipping, and they kind of just working right here from the top. So I'm glad that they stuck the organizer section up high so you can access that. On the other side of the bag is where you stick your laptop. And so Greenroom 136 says this will take a 15-inch laptop, and that's exactly what I stuck in there, is my Dell XPS 15-inch laptop. And inside of this laptop compartment, it is suspended off the bottom, and it has a corduroy lining with the flap that flaps over your laptop to hold it in place. So this bag cost about $150 to start. That's just with the basic Rainmaker. And as you add things on, it's like an extra $10 here, an extra $10 here. Now, if you go crazy like I went and made a lot of modifications, you can push this bag up into like the $200 to $300 range. I think this bag, if I was to pay for it, it would have been in the $300 range. So I gotta say thank you to Patrick for sending this bag over for me to test. I've been using this bag for the last like 3 months. I haven't had a single issue with it. It's carried everything I've asked it to carry, and it still looks brand new. I get compliments all the time on this bag, like, where did you get that bag? I can see people like taking a picture of it on the train and then looking it up on the train like, hey, where do you get that bag from? So it's a really unusual bag, and it does such an awesome job of organizing my stuff, my everyday carry. I would say this is a top level bag. I would put this bag up against the North Face Recon, but I think that this bag would crush it by far. The only thing that you have to worry about is the weight of this bag. Also, I wouldn't put it up against the North Face Recon because there's a severe price difference, and you're talking about something that you can make custom compared to something that you just get off a factory floor, and everyone is pretty much the same. So I've kind of customized this to what I like, to my needs, and I think this thing is freaking great. Thanks for watching, George Define. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.